And that is a bunch of stuff. My goodness.
What's up? How's it going?
How's it going with you?
You know, penny boarding to my meeting.
Oh yeah? Is the meeting in the apartment complex?
Something like that. Still don't have that moved down.
It looks decent though. It looked decently cool.
Well, I hope you have a good one.
Thanks, I hope you have a good one.
Talk to you soon, love you.
Love you. Well, hello boxes. How are you? Oh dear. Bye, Randy. Here's my car. It's been a minute since I've driven the Jeep. I've always said though, the Jeep is more my baby than it is Randy's, even though he's the one that drives it. Because like, I learned to drive in this thing. It's just has a special place in my heart. I am about to squeak though as I pull out. It's gonna be exciting for the neighbors. And just like that, the stuff was gone.
Okay, quick update. Some crazy things happened. I left my vlogging camera at home, so I didn't vlog any of the meeting with John. It was with John, my old boss from Lucky. He has a friend who I am doing a website for, or helping finishing up a website. It was a really good meeting. It was a great meeting him, John, again, you know, meeting up with him, and then meeting his friend David. Very cool. Super excited to get started on the project. Also, what happened with you?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just, you know, dropped off the stuff for the yard sale. Went to my nutritionist office and picked up some supplements that I'm out of. And then the Jeep wouldn't start. So I waited a few minutes, tried Randy. He's still in his meeting. I prayed, tried again. It started. So I just decided, you know, I'll come home now. I had a few more stops, but I'm gonna come home. So I came back to the apartment, pulled up into the spot, hadn't even pulled in all the way, and it just died. And then all of a sudden I noticed smoke coming from the engine. That's something that everyone likes to deal with. But, I mean, I didn't know what to do. This has never happened to me. So I was like, call Randy. No, he's not, he's busy. I'll call Randy anyway. Didn't answer. There were men out here pressure washing the sidewalk. So I ran over and I was like, do you happen to know what to do if car's on fire? And he goes, on fire? I was like, well, my engine's just smoking really bad. And he goes, he's like, does it smell like oil burning? And I was like, I don't think so. And he's like, I can look. But that time I ran back over and it had significantly stopped smoking. So
now I'm home from the meeting. I'm gonna go outside and look at it.
Yeah. But praise God that it waited to do that until I got home.
Yeah.
That's a huge praise.
It is a praise. It's just, when, I don't mean to make it sound gloomy, but it's like, God, we just spent a good chunk of money on this thing and it's messed up. Hopefully it's something small.
Such is life.
Alright, sorry for the loud noise. We have a guy pressure washing over there. I'm gonna try and explain this quickly though. I started the car and I thought it was something with the belt, but the belt's in there fine. But look at this right here. See that? And this rubs up against where the belt is, and that's the fan, the radiator fan. Which I feel like if that stops, obviously it's going to overheat, and that was the rattling noise she heard. So I'm going to tighten that screw and then drive it around a little bit and see if it fixes it. Kind of a whirlwind since about an hour ago maybe. That was obviously no problem. I bolted it down, not an issue. The issue was that there was a piece missing right here and it broke. So I got my drill and I borrowed some power from the neighbors and I drilled a hole in the plastic and zip tied it. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. If it was a new car, and I wouldn't feel right doing this, but it's a really old Jeep. So it's just a zip tie fix. We're gonna see though, I'm gonna run around for a little bit and see if it overheats. I don't think it will. I think this will do it. that was hitting the blade, which was on the radiator, so the fan blade. So I really do think this is what was causing the issue. Sadly, I don't think it worked. Ugh. All right, listen to this. Car's fine, just sitting here, right? Okay. So then backing out, not a problem. Okay, now just listen though. I need to turn off the AC. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's not good. Not good. Okay, parking it. I guess this is why you just sort of leave that thing to the professionals. I'll have to go back to Christian Brothers. Maybe they'll fix it for free because they already did work. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We are doing this, baby. We are jetting with the Jeep. Oh no! Don't stop! Oh gosh! And I am trying my best not to accelerate, going down some hills. Christian Brothers is just right around the corner. We gonna make it, baby. We gonna make it. Oh no! There's traffic. Ah! This is gonna be rough. Hold on, baby.
3 hours later. Actually, it's more like 2, honestly. The Jeep got to the place just fine. There was no problems. We just rode with our flashers on and they kept it. So we're hoping for an update sometime tomorrow. It's a very dramatic day. More so for Randy. He has had a pretty frantic / hectic day and I feel bad for him. I feel like I needed to let you wear this. Yeah, my amazing diffuser necklace. I was going to talk about this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. A few days ago, I went and checked the PO box, and a sweet friend, Patricia, sent me this amazing diffuser necklace. And it's like a locket, and it comes with several diffuser pads, and they look like that, just cute little circles. And you can just like put the different pads in the locket. So like this is, I like that. I also love that they're all different colors. So like this is red just because it was in there and I was like, I'm just going with the red one. So it's so funny, before I left this morning, I put some stress away in my locket. I would like to think that that was a very wise call on my part. Thank you, Patricia, so much. I love my diffuser locket a lot. I think what a clever idea too. There are a few more hours left in the day, so I think I'm going to put on a movie and I'm going to paint. I think that sounds like a good call. I haven't been able to paint as much this week as I would like, so I'm hoping tonight and then tomorrow especially to be able to have some downtime to paint. I'm excited about that. About 3 hours. Didn't get as far as I wanted to, but I got a lot of the foundation work finished for several paintings, so that's good. And it's only 10 o'clock, which is pretty impressive, I think. I am now going to sit down and read a bit or watch TV. And then I'm in the bed because I'm pooped. Long day. Good day, but long day.
Hey guys, so Anna has mentioned how crazy of a day this has been for me. It has been a little bit of a crazy day. So like I did my normal work in the morning, then I went to that meeting for freelance, starting on a new project. Then I had to come back home, do some other things, and then the Jeep stuff happened, and that was just crazy. And then we had to have dinner, and then came back here, and now I started just now, I've worked about 2 hours on it, a new freelance / contractor position with another company. So like I've said, my afternoons are pretty empty. You know, like I've got some time to do some things in the afternoon because I get to work early in the morning. So because of that, I can take on freelance in the afternoon, something I've been wanting to do for a while. Found this company, actually they found me and was like, hey, we need some help. So this is my technical first day with them.
I was supposed to do this in the middle of the day, but things kind of got crazy. That's the great thing about being a freelancer is, you know, as long as your work's getting done, you can do it whenever you want. Like it is 9:43 right now and I've put 2 hours in and I gotta put 2 more hours in today. I don't have to put them in today, but I want to. We'll see. But anyway, it's super exciting because this job, if all goes according to plan, and I've said this so many times and I'm a little annoyed about how many times I've said it, but this job, we can make a huge dent in like saving for a home, paying off debt. It's really incredible. It's a total blessing from God, and I don't want to abuse it or I guess not give him credit or just let it go away. So I'm super excited and stoked. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to work now, but I'm excited.